Shalom, Kala Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash, Brakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who grew well and saved teachers to the hopeful elect that teach this truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another episode to my Learn Not the Way of the Heathen. You know, I'm about to do a video on this wicked ass holiday, this Martin Luther King Day, because this is against the scriptures, man. You know, that's the way of the heathens. And let me just get into it. This Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So this was the Lord spoken to the house of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, y'all, man, Mexicans. You know, this what he said to y'all. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. So yeah, we not supposed to learn the way of these heathens, man. And this Martin Luther King Day is the way of the heathens. You know, everybody get into that. But I'm gonna start off this little episode with Deuteronomy 7:6. It say, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. So yeah, man, the word holy means separate, man. So we is a separate people unto Yahweh Shah. And he chose us to be a special people unto himself. You know, we made it his image above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So he chose us to be above everybody that's upon the face of the earth. He chose us to be above the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, the so-called Arab man, the Japanese man, the East Indian man, the African man. He chose us to be above all of them, man. You know, cause we is his we is his children, man. He brought us out of the land of Egypt, and we the only families that he known of the face of the earth, roughly paraphrasing. You know, and he don't give a fuck about these other nations, man. You know, but before I get into that, let me get that Jeremiah chapter 23 real quick. You know, cause we're not equal with everybody, man. And this about to prove that wrong, man. That Martin Luther King speech was going the fuck off, man. He led the flock to slaughter, man. You know. But this is Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. So the word woe means destruction. So woe be unto these pastors, man, that scatter the sheep, man. Well, what Martin Luther King do? He got everybody hip that everybody should be equal. He got that from the church, man. Because the churches, they preaching the Most High is all about love. Okay, he is about love, but he about evil too, man. You know, that's the balance, man. But the point is, Martin Luther King was a false pastor, a false prophet, and he scattered the sheep. What was his prophecy? He had a dream that everybody was gonna be equal, man. But that shit off, man. We not fucking equal, man. If we was equal, why we don't have the same rights as the white people? They'll lock us up for breaking one of their laws. But if a white person do it, they'll give them a warning, or like they'll kill us. You know, it don't matter if they kill us. You know, they'll kill us, get away with it. But when a white person kill another white person, so-called white man kill another so-called white man, he'll go to jail for it, man. You know, they don't treat us fair, man. They still don't do that shit, man. And that's because we under the curses, man. And I'm about to get in that real quick, but I'm gonna skip down to verse 25. It say, I have heard what the prophet said that prophesied lies in my name. So yeah, man, Martin Luther King, all you niggas that was in that walk, you know, you Rosa Parks niggas, all y'all prophesied lies in the Lord's name. Saying, I have dreamed. So y'all prophesied lies saying y'all had a dream, man. But that shit is false, man. You know. Y'all dream was false, man, because y'all dream still didn't come, man. That's how y'all false prophet, man, because y'all prophecies didn't come to pass. But the prophets in the Bible, the prophecies that they spoke about is coming to pass, man, and it's not tarrying, man. You know, and I gotta cut to these dreams, man. You know, I'm gonna go to that Sirach chapter 34 real quick to back it up, because like the Bible say, precept upon precept, line upon line. You know, that's what I'm doing. But this Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 34 verse 1, the hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false. So the hopes that a man have is vain and false. And dreams lift up fools. Yeah, man, dreams lift up fools, man. You know. And the shit that Martin Luther King had, that was something that lifted up fools, man. He had fools following him. That's why they was getting beaten and killed and tortured, man. Because what they was doing was the way of man. But the prophets that go out and teach on the highways and byways, ain't nothing happening to them, man. Because the stuff they doing is of the Lord, man. The Lord is got to have a shield over them. But what Martin Luther King was doing was of man. That's why they got their ass smoked. Because the Lord wasn't dealing with them. You know, but this Jeremiah 23 and 26, how long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? So you pastors, all y'all niggas, y'all false prophets, man. Y'all prophecies not coming to pass, man. Yeah, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, man. So y'all is the prophets. Y'all got deceived. Y'all deceived of your own heart. Y'all going off of y'all feelings, y'all emotions, man. But the Lord don't give about your emotions, man. It's a saying in the world. They say fuck your feelings, man. Yeah, that's what the Lord is saying. Fuck your feelings, man. Cause we not fucking equal, man. The scriptures just prove that we not equal, man. I just pulled out hella scriptures that just prove that, man. And I still got more to bring out. You know, this just the little warm up, man. So yeah, we not equal to these white cracker looking ass niggas, man. And the Lord hate these so-called white men. You know. This Romans chapter 9 verse 13, and this the cut to it every trip, man. This Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man. That's about Jacob and his seed and Esau and his seed, man. You know, the Lord, he loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. Who is Jacob and Esau, man? The two twin brothers, man. One was a so-called black man, and the other one was a so-called white man, man. They were fraternal twins. They was two different nations, and they were separate from. They were separate. They was supposed to be separate people from their bowels, man. You know, they wasn't equal, man. That's how you know the Lord deals with separations, man. And the word holy means separate, man. You know. But yeah, man. So the Lord, he hate these so-called white men, man. You know, and I'm talking about an actual Edomite, an actual Esau, not the confusion of face, because it's not about color at the end of the day. But I'm talking about an actual white man, a so-called white man, who lineage go back to Esau, man. And he loved you Israelites, you 12 tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Natives of Seminole Indians, man. He love y'all, man. You know, because y'all lineage come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, he loves that lineage who come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. You know. And I'm about to go to the curses real quick. This Deuteronomy chapter 28. And I'm gonna start at verse 65. No, I'm gonna start at verse 64. It say, and the Lord shall scatter thee upon all people from one end of the earth even to the other. So yeah, the Lord scattered us on them cargo slave ships. The Lord did that, man. He put the spirit on Esau and them other nations to scatter us across the whole entire world, man. You know, it's not just it's just not Israelites in the Americas. It's Israelites in China that look like so-called Chinese, man. It's Israelites in Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia. Shit, you might have some Israelites in Antarctica, man. You know, we everywhere. We scattered from one end to the earth to another, man. You know, we inhabit the earth, man. The majority people on the earth are Israelites, man. Like the scriptures say, we the same number as the sand of the sea, the stars in the sky, man. That's how much Israelites it is. The dust of the earth, man. You know. It say, and there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. Yeah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they ain't know who the fuck white Jesus is, man. They ain't know who Caesar Borgia is. They don't know that. They don't know who Buddha was. They don't know who Allah is, man. It said serve gods that they haven't known, man. So that's a part of curses, man. You know, and that's what the majority of the Israelites is caught up in. That Jesus Christ shit, man. You know, that white face, man. But the Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, and his name not Jesus, it's Yahweh, man. You know, that's Paleo-Hebrew. It say even wood and stone. So yeah, we worship wood and stone too, man. These so-called white men and these other nations force their religions on us, man. But we don't have no religion, man. This is a heritage, man. A nationality. Verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. So yeah, of these other nations, we don't find no ease, man. They all come at us and buck at us and torture us, man. We don't have no ease with these other nations, man. Why? Because that's a part of the curses. Because we went the fuck off, so the curses fell on us, man. You know. So the Most High, He made our servants be our leaders, man. According to the scriptures, man. He made these other nations be higher than us, because we sinned and we went away from the Heavenly Father, man. And we ain't followed none of His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why He put these other nations in power, man, and put us at the bottom, man. He put them at the head and put us at the tail, man. Like the scriptures say. That's a part of the curses, man. So, we supposed to be above all of them, though. We supposed to be above all these other nations, man. Because He chose us to be a special and holy people. But we used to be holy. We wanted to follow the way of the heathens. We wanted to come together with these other nations, man. You know? And that's what happened in the Tower of Babel, man. The Cushites, the Babylonians, the Cushites, they started that Tower of Babel, man. Because Babel means confusion, man. The Tower of Babel, man. You know. And it was confusion because they wanted to bring all the nations together and have a one world government. But the Most High took that shit down, man. And that's what Esau want to do. He want to bring all the nations together here in America and make a one world government, man. That's the proof that it's the ways of the heathen, man. According to the scriptures, man. You know. But the Most High, He don't fuck with these other nations. These other nations, they want what we got. Cause we got the covenant, we got that spiritual blessing, man. And they don't, man. You know, this is their heaven. If you're not an Israelite, this is your heaven, man. They want that everlasting heaven that we got. But they not getting that shit, man. And Esau ain't getting that birthright back either, my nigga. So stop trying to fight and try to get that birthright, man. Because all these other nations, they about to go into slavery for 1,000 years. But Esau slavery gonna be worse than these other nations' slavery. And after the 1,000 years, Esau gonna get burnt off the face of the earth, man. It ain't gonna be no remaining in the house of Esau, man. Thus saith the scriptures, man. And your other nations, y'all gonna go back to y'all lands, but we gonna have power over y'all, man. You know. This second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. It say, and after these, Adam also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come well all, and that, Salakia, and the people also whom have thou chosen. Verse 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. So the Lord, he made the earth for the Israelites' sake, man, for our sakes. You know, the Lord is, the earth is for us, man. The animals, everything, that's for us. These other nations, they ours, man, but they ruling over us because we went off. But verse 56, and if we was equal, we'll all be ruling together. But no, it's not like that, man. It's never gonna be like that. They try to do that, man. They trying to do that now. But they trying to exterminate the Israelites, man. Us, man. They trying to take us off the face of the earth, take us off the map. Why? Cause we not equal, man. You know? That's why. Cause they jealous of, they hate us, man. Cause the blessing we got, man. But verse 56, it say, as for the people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has lightened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel, man. So yeah, man, the other nations that came from Adam, because these other nations, they come from out of us, man. They came out of us, man. So these other nations that came from Adam, they like spittle, man. You know? They like spittle. Spittle, man. That's how the Lord feel about these other nations, man. And it said like a water that fall out of a bucket or a vessel, man. So say you got a bucket of water and a drip fell out, man. You about to come hurry up and try to put it back in a bucket. You just gonna keep rocking, man. That's how the Lord feel about these other nations. They like water that fall out of a bucket and spittle, man. Spit, man. With spit flying out your mouth, man. That's how he feel about them, man. Water falling out of a bucket, drip of water falling out of a bucket. That's how he feel about these other nations. He don't give a fuck about these other nations, man. These other nations was only made to serve the Israelites, us, man. You know, they came out of us so we could serve, so they could serve us, man. You know, that's why they came out. That's why they came second, man. And we came. No, that's why we were created first for our sakes. The other nations was created second for our sake, so they could serve us, man. Cause we ain't supposed to be working. We ain't supposed to be doing none of that. They supposed to be doing that shit for us, man. But we went the fuck off, and that's why we serving them. And we at the bottom, man. But the Israelites, they wake it back to their true heritage. You know, the elect, starting with the elect, we about to get that kingdom back, man. And we about to be ruling again, man. And these other nations gonna be at the bottom, man. You know, but I'm gonna close out with that John 3:16, man. You know, to lead this cut. So no scoffers won't cut this video and say, wait, no, John 3:16 say this, man, because that's another that's blasphemy what these churches speak about John 3:16, because that's not what it means, man. You know, you gotta go in there. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man, because they don't have no knowledge, man. You gotta do research and go into these words that they was originally written in, man. You know, the Old Testament was translated from Hebrew to, the Old Testament was translated from Hebrew to English, and the New Testament was translated from Greek to English, man. Greek, some Latin to English, man. So yeah, man. This John chapter 3 verse 16, man. It say, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life, man. So yeah, man. Alright, well, if you do got another nation that know Yahweh Shah is real, man, that's not talking about them though, man. That's about the Israelites, man. So we about to go in that world, man. You know, it comes from a Greek word called cosmos, and it means this on the blue letter, the Greek word called cosmos, and it means the inhabitants of the earth, man, the human family, man. You know, that's not talking about everybody, man. Somebody that inhabits something is a person of a person, animal, or group that live or occupy a place or an environment. And like I said earlier, the Israelites occupy the majority of the people on the earth are Israelites, man. So we inhabit the earth, man. The earth was made for our sakes, man. So yeah, a family, man. We the only families the Lord know, man. So let's not talk about all the families, man, according to the scriptures, man. And here go an English definition of the word world. From the Merriam-Webster.com, and it mean, and the seventh definition, but part 2 of the definition is a distinctive class of persons or sphere of interest or activities. So yeah, man, a distinctive class of persons, man, a certain class of people, man. You know, and that's an English definition too, man. I brought up the original word, the Greek word cosmos, and the English definition of the word world, man. One of the English definitions. That's not talking about the whole world, man. Like the scriptures say, the Lord is not an author of confusion, man. So why would it be talking about the whole world if it's I just brought out scriptures that say Esau I hated, Jacob I love. He chose us to be a special people to himself, man. So why would I be talking about the whole world, man? The scriptures don't contradict themselves. I'm gonna read it back again. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, that talk about the Israelites, that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him, talk about any Israelites. You know, say you got a classroom and you say, for late terms, whoever be quiet the whole time get a piece of candy. You ain't talking about the niggas down the hall or outside the classroom. You talking about who in that classroom. So that's what that's talking about. Should not perish but have everlasting life. So if you believe on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah and the door to the hand, you ain't gonna perish, but you gonna have everlasting life, man. You know, and that's gonna be the elect, man. And yeah, man. So hold on. I'll see salvation. Hold on, I'm gonna pull out one more scripture to back up. That's about the world, the Israelites' world, not the whole world. Bear with me. Here we go. This Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. And I'm going to close out with this. It say, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded world without end, man. So yeah, man. Israel gonna have that everlasting salvation, that everlasting life. What we're talking about in John 3:16. And they not gonna be ashamed. It shall not be ashamed nor confounded, man. Nor confounded world without end, man. So it ain't gonna be no ashamed or confounded world without an end, man. It's about the Israelites' world, man. You know. But yeah, man. I hope this video was edifying. Learn not the way of the heathen. That's what this video is about. But with that, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to the hopeful elect that teaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. With that, Abba Babal, Shalom.